Let me get comfortable here. I feel really awkward on camera. It's been 2+ years since the last time I've filmed. My voice just cracked there. Anyways, let's talk. Let's catch up. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Fancy seeing you here, fancy seeing me here. So as the title of this video suggests, and the mere fact that I am sitting right here right now on your screens, I am back to do a life update because I'm ready to move forwards. I'm ready to move on and come back to not only my channel, but all social media platforms. I want to keep it short and sweet because I will be elaborating more on some of the things that I speak in this video in upcoming videos, because I do also have some vlog footage that goes with that stuff. Now, I admit that this last break was not planned. It was unexpected. And I also didn't think that I would take such a long period of time off from social media. I do tend to have a really bad tendency of whenever I'm going through stuff, whether I'm stressed out or if I'm just upset about something, I tend to keep it to myself. I don't even talk to my friends about it. I will, but it takes a lot for me to get to that point. So I bottle things up and then I try to deal with them on my own. And that's usually where I disappear, not only from social media, but also from texting my friends and everything. And I shouldn't put them in that position. I feel terrible for it, but it's just the way that I am and how I've been for years. I bottle things up, try to deal with it on my own because I don't like bothering other people or feeling like a burden in any way. And that's kind of what happened with my YouTube channel. I was going through a lot more than I've ever gone through in my entire life. There were a lot of big girl problems that I just didn't know how to deal with. And I just needed to take a step back from social media, focus on my mental health and my physical health, just really put myself first. I am eternally grateful for my close friends and family members who understand completely how I am and understand my ways, whether they are bad habits or not. They have been so understanding and patient and sympathetic with everything that I've been going through over the 2 years. So I just want to say thank you for that. I also want to say thank you to you guys. You guys have been so loving, supportive, and patient throughout all of this. Like, I can't even begin to gather the words to fully thank you guys. I told myself I wouldn't get emotional in this video, so I'm not going to, but I just want to say thank you. So the general idea of what was going on is that my health was going downhill, my mental and my physical health. More so my mental, actually. It wasn't really physical. Physically, I was strong, I was active, everything in that sense was great. It was really just my mental health. On top of that, my dad's health was deteriorating drastically over the 2 years. I was also trying to get tested to donate a kidney to my father. It was extensive testing and it was just back to back to back. It seemed like it was never ending because it was one thing after the next with my dad, and that would put a halt on the testing, and then his health would stabilize for a short period of time and they'd say, okay, let's do the testing again. And it was literally that back to back over a time span of 2 years. So it was essentially very draining for me. That is also why it took 2 years for me to donate a kidney to my dad. Speaking of which, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't know this, but I did donate a kidney, my left kidney, to my dad at the end of July. It was on July 24th of this year, 2019. It was an unforgettable experience. So that is something else that I went through. The recovery for that was hands down the most difficult time of my life. It tested me in ways that I never saw coming, but somehow I gained the strength and I'm sitting here right now in front of the camera, back to filming. It was probably a moment in my life that I'm never going to forget because not only was it the most difficult time of my life, but also because it was the most life-changing for me. I was able to save my dad's life. My dad now has hope for the future. He started making plans for traveling. He's smiling and laughing like I've never seen him before. It's actually kind of crazy. And I've told him that at times he's annoying now because he's just constantly joking around. Annoying in a good way though, not like, hey, stop being how you are. But it's just crazy to me how drastically different he is now in comparison to back when he was on dialysis and his life revolved around being at the hospital 3 times a week for 4 hours at a time. His quality of life just wasn't there. I am just forever grateful that I was given the opportunity and I was a match and everything worked out perfectly such that I was able to donate a kidney to my dad and give him a second chance at life. Regardless of whether or not I sat in front of a camera and I spoke about what was going on, I did vlog the entire experience. It was something that I knew that I didn't want to just document for myself, but I also wanted to put out there and make publicly available so that I could hopefully positively influence someone out there to donate, whether that's donating blood or donating a kidney. Go out there and help other people. That's really all that matters. You guys will hear all about it in that video. Anyways, I am going off on a tangent right now. Now getting back to talking about my YouTube channel, I just remember the excitement that I used to get when I would upload. It was like an adrenaline rush in a sense to me. I just loved the process of filming, editing more so. I love editing so much just because you have the creative freedom to make whatever you want and make it look however you want. I genuinely enjoyed interacting with you guys. I looked forward to it, whether that was on my YouTube channel or my other social media platforms. Regardless, it was just something that made me so happy. That's something that I just want to get back to. I will say that whatever I've created on my channel up until now, I want to leave it where it is. Not to say that I won't create similar videos in the future. I will probably, most likely, highly likely, that I will be creating videos similar to what I created in the past, but I don't want the expectation, at least for myself, I don't want to set the expectation that everything has to be exactly how it used to be. I just want a fresh start. I just feel really good being back on camera. Yes, I feel a little awkward because I'm not used to this. I'm just excited to talk to you guys again, to interact with you guys, to give you guys the videos that you've been asking for. One of the reasons why it took me forever to make this comeback video was because I had a fear that you guys wouldn't accept me anymore. Not necessarily accept, that's not really the correct terminology that I'm looking for, but I feel like you guys know what I mean. Not only that, but also the fear that I wouldn't meet your expectations with my videos or my content anymore, or even my expectations, because I do set the standard high for myself and I'm a perfectionist, so I always tell myself I can do better than what I do, and that's often gotten in the way of actually uploading videos on my channel. You'll create something that you feel like is perfect, but then you start over analyzing. You're like, no, I can do better, I can do better. So after I've fully edited a video and I'm ready to upload it, I start over analyzing it and I'm like, no, I'll just refilm it. That never actually ends up happening. The video never goes live. So then my channel just kind of dies down over the time span of 2 years. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, so it's time for me to go to bed. It is now 2 a.m. on the dot. It only took me an hour to film this. Not bad. While being distracted, I would say that's not bad. But yeah, it feels really good to be back. It feels really good to be talking to you guys again. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and have a good night. Bye.